Welcome back to the channel. Lovely to have you here. Are you somebody who goes on holiday as a mum and you are super prepared for the kids, in my case my daughter, your husband, your partner, all the travel arrangements, the taxis, the transfers, doing the Tesco shop before, doing the Tesco shop afterwards, eating down, all of the other bits and bobs that you need to do before a holiday, and then you get there and realise you haven't thought about yourself for a single second, and you look around at the pool at all the other women who look super chic and glamorous, and every year, I kid you not, every year I think, next year I'm going to be that glamorous woman. But it's so hard. You're a mum, you're tired, you cannot be bothered, you don't want to spend tons of money, you don't want to have to think about it. Well, don't worry. I have 5 of my best tips. I've just been on holiday, we landed yesterday, and I'm going to insert pictures as I chat. Now, okay, I was on holiday, so I don't want you to judge too harshly these photos. Okay, just trying to live my best life. They don't depict how glamorous I felt, and that's what's most important, okay? So that's what you need to remember, is how you feel on holiday. And I did all of these 5 things, and honestly, it was life-changing. I am super pale. I'm super bad at doing my hair and my makeup and putting myself first. And I feel quite self-conscious in a bikini, to be honest with you. I feel self-conscious doing those sorts of things. I'm much more of a, winter dresser. And I honestly felt amazing. Okay, first things first. Heatless curlers, okay? You can get these anywhere, right? And I think they even sell them in Primark. I bought this set when they first came out from like Instagram or somewhere, but honestly you can get them absolutely everywhere. And top tip, okay, so the night before we went on holiday, I washed my hair. It was basically dry. I put this in, put a bit of mousse in, a bit of curl cream, Ophelia's, so it was a cheap like kids one, so nothing much to it. I took small strands. I really took my time to do it. So you have to remember not to get too big pieces. You want to do it small, gradually build it up. Slept in it the next day, sprayed a load of hairspray on it. Looked great for on the plane. We were delayed by 3 hours, okay? So we ended up not getting into bed until 10 to 1 that night. And did I even put this back in the first night? I did. So we got to the hotel and I was thinking to myself, do I really want to do this? But my hair looked so good and there had been no heat, as I say, on it. I'd let it air dry. Put this back in, okay? Didn't put any other products on it. Took it out. The next day at the pool, I had curly, nice hair, right? And it doesn't matter if it gets ruined because you haven't done anything to it. You've not ruined it. It was like absolutely minimal effort. And I just had curly hair that was down. And because we were in the baby pool, I just sat with my feet in the pool and it gets a bit splashed, but it doesn't matter. And this is why. You've already done all of the curling of your hair, okay? And then, sorry, I thought I had an intruding husband then. So you spent the day by the pool. It may have got even a bit damp. Doesn't matter. You then go and get ready for the nighttime meal. Pop it back in. I don't even think I put any more products on it because it's already had products in it. It takes about an hour, let's face it, by the time I've let Ophelia eat some crisps, wiped her hands, had a lengthy discussion about why she should get changed out of a swimming costume, etc, etc. Managed to get Chris to get changed, we've had a cup of tea, we're doing all of our bits. It's about an hour's time, isn't it? Plus she needed a bit of time out of the sun, etc. Take them out. I looked like I'd freshly curled it, okay, but I hadn't done anything. I just took them out and it felt amazing. And then the next day by the pool, I think that night I didn't sleep in them because I was like, oh, I just can't be bothered, but they were still like dropped out. So the next day by the pool, I just put my hair up in a pony and it was a nice glamorous pony. And I just continued to do that throughout the holiday. It was a nice glamorous pony. That night I put my hair in a nice glamorous curly pony. Got back to the room, had a shower, washed all my makeup off, let it air dry for an hour or 2, like it, normally, and slept in it again. And every day by the pool, because again, like today my ponytail looks like kind of fine, but on the whole my ponytails do not look fine. But with curly hair, they look great. So I felt so glamorous. So, best tip ever. The next one, get a spray tan before you go. If you're like me and you're super pale, I cannot be bothered to take fake tan with me on holiday. I cannot be bothered to scrub whilst I'm on holiday. I cannot be bothered to top up, let it air dry, ruin all my stuff. I don't want to do it. I'm very, very pale and I do not tan. It just doesn't happen for me. If you are someone that tans, I'm sorry, this tip won't be any good for you. But if you aren't like me, I got a spray tan the day before we went, and it was an express one, so I washed it off and then it develops overnight. And by the end of the holiday, yeah, obviously, I mean, we went for a week, so I would say by day 5 or 6, it was fairly patchy, but, and it sounds grim, it was gentle patchy, so it sort of gave me a slight glow. And then I used the Sol de Janeiro, like, body oil, let me show you. Yeah, this, the Cabana Bronze, don't know if you can see that. It's amazing. It's like makeup for your body. It's so, so nice. I used that and it was like body makeup. It filled in any of the patches, and strategically I took a selection of short and long dresses for the night time. So for the last 2 nights when my tan was coming off, I had long dresses. Perfect. It just gave me confidence, especially in the first couple of days of being on holiday when you're not used to wearing a bikini, just getting out, just getting undressed in the pool. You know what I mean? You're like suddenly a bit naked in front of all these strangers, and everyone else seems so much more confident and relaxed. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm always just like, oh, I feel really weird and awkward and... But it made me feel great, made me feel more comfortable in my bikini, made me just feel more comfortable in myself. So that is a top tip for me. And also, like I say, I'm not doing any like 10-step skincare regime on holiday. I'm not curling and blow drying and straightening my hair on holiday. You know, I'm doing the most minimal things because we're mums, we're busy, we're tired, we need a break. We want to feel good, but we're also tired. The next tip, okay, if you're like me, like getting your nails done, get your nails done so that they are due their appointment at the end of your holiday. I go every 3 weeks because my nails weirdly grow quite quickly now that I have buy-up. So I went 2 weeks before the holiday, and then the last week of the holiday they were still nice, but at the end of it, the day after today, I've been and had my nails redone. And I'll tell you why. Because you're constantly in water and they lift. And it's annoying and stressful, but it's more stressful if you've just had your nails freshly done. Whereas I was like, who cares? Let them lift, let them potentially get covered in rubbish that maybe would affect them, because I'm getting them done. I had my appointment booked for today and it was just amazing. Also, life hack. So we went Wednesday to Wednesday, and this may seem mean to some people, but I'm just being real. And Ophelia's in nursery on a Thursday, and we got back yesterday at 10 AM. So today on Thursday, my husband and myself were off work, and I've just been and had my nails done, I'm putting the wash on, and it feels very calm, and I'm very grateful for it. So any mums out there, make sure you give yourself a day after the holiday. I feel like I needed a day before the holiday because that was frantic. Anyway, so as I say, I've had my nails redone, and at the time it just felt great because I don't know about anyone else, but if you've just had them done and you're suddenly conscious of the fact that you're basically sitting in water the whole time, the thing that they tell you not to do, it's just stressful. You know, it takes an hour out of your week to go and get your stupid nails done, plus travel time, and it costs 35 quid. Like, seriously, I don't want them to be ruined for the 2 weeks afterwards. So that's my hack for you. And also, you're busy leading up to a holiday. You only have time for so many appointments. A spray tan, I know the lady, she's 10 minutes down the road for me. It literally takes her 10 minutes to spray me. I did it after bedtime, I did bedtime, went, sprayed, I only leave it on for an hour. I showered and got into bed, ready for the holiday the next day. So put my heatless curlers in and I was good to go. It took all of that beauty prep, took no time at all. And this is what we're looking for. Also, packing wise, I didn't take a hairdryer, I didn't take straighteners, I didn't take curlers, I took nothing. I took this. Very light. This is what we want. We want things not weighing our bags down. The next thing. Again, if you are like me, the most important thing to me is feeling nice in my bikini. Buy and try on bikinis that you like. Where are mine? I have gone for hundreds of G bikinis because they just make me feel safe and secure. I just have to, I say just, they are very expensive. I like to see them as an investment in my confidence whilst I'm on holiday, so therefore I think it's worth it. Get them from wherever you feel most comfortable and wear and rewear. As I say, I've got two. If I was going on a 2-week holiday, I'd probably take like a third one. I have a third one which is from John Lewis, that's super comfy as well. Just take ones that make you feel good, that make you feel confident, okay, because that's what's really key here. And invest in them. It's like the most naked you're going to be, and I don't know about anyone else, but you know, that's nerve-wracking for me. So I think it's really important that you spend a bit of time making sure you know which one makes you feel good, because ultimately you're on holiday, you're there to relax and have a good time, not to be worrying about whether your like knickers are going up your bum and you feel bad about it, and have you shaved that bit, like, you know, you just need to feel happy and good in yourself. So spend that time in the lead up towards the holiday, just making sure you have a minimum of 2, I would say, because otherwise you'd feel a bit grim. I think you need 2, you want a different one. You want to be able to alternate. So just make sure you spend that time. And if they are a bit expensive, I've not tried the ones from Boo Avenue, but I bet they're nice as well. Maybe M&S next, just make sure. I mean, some people go to Primark and find them really comfy, and I love Primark, but I've never found their bikinis to be that, like, that they fit well. So that's my next piece of advice. And then my final thing, right? When you're going to the pool and you're flip-flopping down for breakfast in the morning, put on your best stuff, right? Put on your nicest thing, right? This little dress my mum made me, and it's just a cute short little dress. Adorable, I absolutely love it. And this one is another good example from Primark, which I bought new the other day. This one was £10, a stretchy like square neck dress, and it's just a short mini dress like that. Short, lovely mini dress, super like chic and cute, and people might say that they would wear this in the evening, and you absolutely could, but I just chose to wear it over my bikinis with a pair of flip-flops to go for breakfast and then to go to the pool. And it's £10, it's a stretchy dress from Primark, there's nothing special about it, but I felt amazing, felt really nice. And you know, like the times when you put on an okay scruffy-ish pair of shorts and a t-shirt, you feel fine, you're on holiday, but isn't it nice to feel nice? Okay, so I put on a dress, I put on any gold stud earrings that I had, like nothing special. I got myself a nice white pair of flip-flops and a beach bag, and I just felt so put together. And yet I'm wearing flip-flops and a dress, but you know, it was £10, it's really nice material, I would really recommend. And I just re-wore both of those on holiday, like alternating to go to the pool in, but I felt so dressed up. So definitely don't save your nicest things for maybe just the evenings, because you don't know how you're going to feel in the evening. Sometimes you're going to want something else. Wear your nicest stuff throughout the day. Obviously it needs to be comfortable, but make sure you're just using your nicest stuff at all times, because this is your 1 week, 2 weeks, however long that you go for of the year, when you should feel special at all times. Because we're mums, we work hard, and it's difficult to feel good all the time, but put that effort in. Find a nice like stretchy dress that you feel comfortable in, and don't save it, because we can find these a lot from places like Primark. Make sure you try them on in advance. Make sure they're not too tight, not too fitted. You don't want to be feeling self-conscious. This one has a nice fit, it's not too fitted, but make sure you try them on. But cute, simple dresses, a simple pair of flip-flops. You only need one, okay? So get like a white or a black or a nudie colour that goes with everything, and you will feel great. I hope you enjoyed that vlog, and there's much more to come.